Back, big breaking news now coming in as the Supreme Court was hearing the Election Commission on the electoral bonds case. They have taken exception to the SBI not including bond numbers. Remember, the details were made available yesterday. All the data was uploaded, but the bond numbers were not made public. So now the Supreme Court has said the SBI has to disclose the electoral bond numbers as well. Let's go across to Aishwarya for more. Aishwarya, just break this down for us, give us details of what this now means, and the Supreme Court taking exception to this, saying the bond numbers too have to be disclosed.
Well, certainly big observations coming in from Supreme Court. It has been stated by the Supreme Court that SBI has to disclose the electoral bond numbers too. It was the Supreme Court earlier who has stated that all the details have to be furnished, to which Advocate Kapil Sibal had stated that the verdict has very clear. All details need to be furnished by the SBI. And tomorrow by 5 p.m. Supreme Court had told the State Bank of India that bond details need to be submitted and the details need to be provided to the ECI lawyer as well. Remember, this particular hearing was to make small amendments in the operational part of the judgment that was earlier delivered by the Supreme Court, stating that the copies of the sealed envelopes needs to be handed over to the Election Commission of India. And in the hearing, it was asked that why not full details were served to the Election Commission of India. And it is now being stated that by tomorrow 5 p.m. the time has been given by the Supreme Court to the SBI that the bond numbers as well as the details of who the donors are needs to be also disclosed.
And this by 5 p.m. Tomorrow. It has been also stated during the hearing by the Chief Justice of India, who asked about what's the operative portion of the judgment. It has been very categorically stated that the order is very clear. It is an inclusive order. It shall include all the details. Remember, yesterday when the details came out, it was only mentioned about the company and the money that was given, but the bond number was not mentioned, to which it was inconclusive. And the purpose was not solved, that who the donor is and how much the donor had given to which political party particularly. So in this hearing now, it has been stated that all the details need to be furnished by tomorrow 5 p.m. including the electoral bond number. Another big observation which has come out from the Supreme Court during this hearing is that SBI had been told to give details by tomorrow 5 p.m. and the notice in this case now will be heard on Monday. Discussions to disclose details will have to be waited as far as Supreme Court, who had also stated during the hearing that it withholds asking SBI for full details, issue notice, and will hear the matter now on Monday for full disclosure of the unique identification number as well, which was missing earlier in the details which was furnished yesterday by the SBI. The sealed cover envelopes to which the hearing was, in which the Election Commission of India stated that they do not have the copies. In that particular case, the SBI has stated that they will order the staff to digitalize the entire data, so that one copy of the digital information can be kept with the Supreme Court and the original envelopes can be again given back to the SBI, so to the Election Commission of India, so that they can have one copy as well. So very, very important and big takeaway from the hearing as far as the Apex Court is concerned, that it has ordered by 5 p.m. to give all the details. And SBI has to do so by tomorrow 5 p.m. the unique identification
right,
number.
Aishwarya, though, it seems that there is a notice now to SBI and the hearing is now on Monday. So a big step. Supreme Court questions the SBI. Why were the unique number of electoral bonds not disclosed, which would actually link the donations to the parties and, the donors? But a notice to the SBI and the hearing now on Monday. We'll continue to bring you more on this story. We're slipping into a short break. More news on the other side. Stay with us.